Hello everyone, welcome to my channel, Bio by Tash. I'm super excited to have you here for the very first video in our mammalian transport system series. Today's topic is the principles of circulation. If you find this video helpful, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to the channel, so you'll get notified whenever a new video is out. Let's dive in. The need for transport systems in organisms. All living organisms need a constant supply of essential substances, like oxygen and glucose, to carry out cellular processes. At the same time, they must remove waste products, such as carbon dioxide and urea, to maintain a stable internal environment. To do this efficiently, organisms need a transport system that can deliver these vital substances to cells and carry away the waste products, ensuring survival and proper functioning. What is diffusion? Diffusion is the net movement of particles from a region of higher concentration to a region of lower concentration, down a concentration gradient, without the need for energy, passive process. Diffusion is used for gas exchange, example, oxygen and carbon dioxide, enables movement of small molecules into and out of cells. Transport in small organisms. Single-celled organisms like amoeba and very small multicellular organisms, example, many marine larvae, do not require specialized transport systems such as a circulatory system. Why diffusion is sufficient for them? Short diffusion distances. The distance from the external environment to the innermost parts of the organism is very small. Substances like oxygen and nutrients can easily diffuse into all parts of the organism. Large surface area to volume ratio. These organisms have a relatively large surface area in contact with the environment compared to their volume. This means there is more surface available for diffusion relative to the amount of material that needs to be exchanged. Low metabolic demands. They do not regulate their body temperature, they are ectothermic. Their cells use relatively small amounts of oxygen and nutrients, and produce little waste. This makes diffusion fast enough to meet their needs. The need for transport in multicellular animals. Why transport is essential in large organisms. Multicellular animals have millions of cells, all performing chemical reactions, example, cellular respiration. These cells require a constant supply of oxygen, glucose. These are used in respiration to release energy. Respiration also produces carbon dioxide, toxic if not removed other waste products. In large organisms, diffusion is too slow over long distances. Cells deep inside the body are far from the surface. A faster, more efficient system is needed to move substances around. Mass transport systems. Large animals, example, humans, have specialized circulatory systems, heart, muscular pump. Blood vessels, transport tubes. Blood, fluid carrying nutrients, gases, hormones and waste. How transport happens. Mass flow moves substances quickly around the body. Once near cells, substances move short distances by diffusion. Osmosis. Active transport. Common features of all mass transport systems. In all mass transport systems, substances are moved through the organism using a network of vessels that are often branched and specialized for efficient distribution. To keep everything moving in the right direction, mechanisms like valves ensure one-way flow, for example, oxygen moving in and carbon dioxide moving out. Efficient movement is achieved by quickly and effectively transporting materials using mechanical pumps such as the heart, and by maintaining concentration gradients, sometimes through active transport. The substances are carried in a fluid medium, like blood or hemolymph, and the transport rate can be adjusted to suit the needs of the organism, for example, increasing speed during exercise. In an open circulatory system, like in insects, the blood isn't kept inside vessels. Instead, it flows freely through large open spaces in the body. This means it moves at lower pressure, and substances travel more slowly compared to closed systems. In a closed circulatory system, such as in fish and mammals, the blood stays entirely within vessels. This allows it to be pumped at higher pressure, enabling faster and more efficient transport of substances around the body. Circulation patterns. In a single circulatory system, like in fish, blood flows from the heart to the gills, then to the body, and back to the heart. The heart pumps deoxygenated blood to the gills, where it becomes oxygenated, before traveling to the rest of the body. However, delivery is slower because blood pressure drops after passing through the gills. Double circulation. In pulmonary circulation, blood flows from the heart to the lungs and back to the heart. It carries deoxygenated blood to the lungs, where it becomes oxygenated, and then returns it to the heart. In systemic circulation, blood travels from the heart to the rest of the body and back again. This delivers oxygenated blood to body tissues and returns deoxygenated blood to the heart. Advantages of double circulation: no mixing of oxygenated and deoxygenated blood. High pressure delivery of oxygen-rich blood to body tissues. Low pressure in lung circuit prevents damage to delicate alveoli. Supports a high metabolic rate, suitable for warm-blooded animals. Thanks for watching this video. In the next one, we'll be looking at the role of the blood, so stay tuned. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel and show some love by giving this video a like. And if you need to download the theory PDF, please visit my website at www.edexcelbiology.com.